What's up? Loki's drinking. He's so loud. Okay. So, first off, I won't actually be posting this because I'm on hiatus, but I wanted to go ahead and... Do you see him? He's so weird. Ew. Ew! What did you... Sorry. He was drinking his water all... He drinks his water all hard and gets his whole face wet, and then he, like, rubs his face in the carpet, in the shag carpet. So, yeah. Probably not healthy, but he does it. Holy crap, I didn't know that was on the floor. Okay. I'm gonna have to redo this. Anyway, I won't be posting this because I'm on hiatus, but I wanted to document. First of all, I was trying to have more lighting over here. But whatever. If you... So, I did my left eye makeup because it's my pretty eye, and also I'm left-handed, and I always screw up the right eye, and the right eye's itchy today, and I didn't see the point of, like, wasting the makeup. So I just did my left eye. And then so since I just did my left eye, I was like, you know what? The right side of my lips is actually my best side, so I'm going to do the right side of my lips and my left eye. And then I'll just put gloss on this side and no eye makeup on this side. So yeah. I don't know how we feel about this look, but yeah, so here's what I wanted to show you. This is, I boxed up all of my adult toys. I have a lot. Most of them are not opened or used, just to be clear. I bought them thinking that I was going to have a partner. And I had a particular partner in mind at the time. And he chose someone else. So, yeah, I have, like, so many, and they take up so much space, and I really need the drawer space so that I can clean and organize my room. So, I tried to start an Etsy shop, but I got cock-blocked by the EULA because I refused to sign one that forces me to say you can do anything you want to me if you perceive me as having violated you, but if I perceive you as having violated me, I have no recourse, no legal recourse whatsoever. No thank you. And that's standard in every EULA, you know what I mean? That's why I don't usually waste my time even trying, is because I already know that I'm going to get cock blocked by the EULA because I refuse to play your game. I shouldn't have to sign away my rights as a citizen in order to participate in your marketplace. That is unconstitutional. If you don't read the Constitution and feel the essence of the founding fathers who wrote it and understand why it's unconstitutional based on your understanding and interpretation of what is written, then maybe there needs to be some new things written. But I'm telling you that the EULA in its current form is very much unconstitutional. And I refuse to agree to one at this point. I know I've agreed to many in the past. I know. I've bit the bullet so many times in the past because whatever, you know, that's what we had. 444. That's what we had to do, right? That was what we had to do. But here and now, I am telling you that I want that to change, and I can't expect that to change if I'm willing to participate in it. So if people are upset because they can't access what God has, granted me to create and make available for people to help them, then I suggest you write your congressman or woman and demand that they do something about the EULA. If you don't know what the EULA is, it's the End User Licensing Agreement. It is the contract, the literal legally binding contract that they force you to sign every time you enter into any, like, you download an app, you can't get on the app without using the EULA. If you want to do business with any online like anything you do online, they make you sign a EULA. And nobody reads it. That's why everybody continues to sign away their rights. And the thing is that in the EULA, it tells you that if they perceive you as causing any harm to them, then you agree that they can take any course of action against you. They can prosecute you to the maximum extent of the law for any perceived affront that you have caused to them. In the next paragraph, it will tell you that under no circumstances, regardless of what happens, may you take any legal recourse against them. You can't participate in a class action lawsuit. All you can do is binding arbitration, which is basically you get whatever the hell they feel like giving you. That's the world they want us to live in, and that's the world you keep accepting every time you check one of those boxes. And I refuse to accept that world. So until a marketplace comes up that wants to put, a reasonable user agreement, I don't mind having to enter into an agreement to do business with you or do business on your platform. That's fine. But your agreement should be reasonable. First of all, I shouldn't have to read one every single time. I have said this so many times, and I was not going to make this political. I was not even going to make this a long video. I literally just wanted to jump on here and say, what's up? And show you my weird makeup and my boxed up toys here. But seriously, I had put that out there years ago that we need a universal EULA. There needs to be one globally accepted end user licensing agreement for online ventures. We all need to agree to it, and it only needs to be signed one time in your life. You shouldn't have to read a new contract with every single thing that you do. The basic, the long legal meat and bones of the agreement should be one and done. Universal, understood. These are the things that we are willing to agree to in exchange for this convenience or this privilege or whatever it is. Okay? That's for everyone. And then the individual company can have their own personal things, but they can't, you know what I mean? If they want to say, you can't do business with us unless you agree that you won't sue us no matter what we do to you, then that's fine. They can say that in their part separately and clearly. And then you can say, no, fuck you, I'm not doing business with you, because that's bullshit. But in the meat and bones of the universal end user licensing agreement, there should be no such clause, because that's nonsense. That is nonsense. Imagine if you had to sign a contract every time you walked into any physical store and bought any physical product. Imagine if you had to read and sign a 27-page contract in which it stated that if whatever product you were buying from that store caused you any harm whatsoever or was defective in any way, there would be absolutely nothing you could do about it. But that if they for any reason, perceived you as using their product that you bought from them in, any manner that they didn't agree with, then they could do anything they want to you. Why are we agreeing to this nonsense? It's not worth it. I literally would rather die in poverty. Like, I don't want to die in poverty. I don't think I should have to die in poverty. I think all of you assholes who created this nonsensical world should be the ones to die in poverty. I'm sorry. I know that's so mean for me to say that out loud. Oh gosh. But like, between the two of us, like, who should die in poverty? Let's be real. But what I'm saying to you is that your money doesn't impress me, and I am fine because I know what's coming for you. So I would rather ride out my time in poverty and keep my dignity, and my values and my beliefs. Because in my world, under my value system, you don't expect your customer to release you from all responsibility while also accepting any and all responsibility. That's nonsense. That's terrible business. I don't understand why we have allowed the worst business practices to become standard practices. That's nonsense. I know I've said that so many times. I apologize. I'm trying to filter my words because I've had quite the potty mouth today. This is so dumb. I did not mean for this video to be this long. I didn't mean to go on a tangent. I didn't mean to go on a rant. I honestly just have some things that if I could sell, I would love to sell. I don't have anywhere to sell them. And I'm going to pack this crap up and go put it in storage, 12/12, because I have to pay for storage either way, and I have space and storage for it, and I definitely have no use for it in my personal life at this point in time. So, whoever you are, if you exist, and you actually have feelings for me, I don't know where you're at. I don't know who you are. Like, at this point, you don't exist to me. And I'm not saying that to be mean, regardless. I'm saying that I see no evidence of anyone at all. I don't see anything. When I peer out into the vastness of cyberspace, I don't see any. I don't know where you are. I don't see you. Whatever you're doing to try to get my attention, it doesn't register because I don't see it. The universe doesn't let me see it if you're actually attempting to do anything. The universe just gaslights me with tarot readings and nonsense in my YouTube feed. So if any of you actually truly do exist, who actually truly do feel the way these videos claim someone feels for me, I don't know what to tell you, bro, but you need to actually make an effort, show up in some way, shape, or form in my life. Stop peacocking from afar and expecting me to notice you. I'm not trying to be rude or mean. It's just you're the one who has feelings for me. And I have already made my feelings known. So there's literally no reason for anyone anywhere to not make their feelings for me known. There's no reason, 1440, there's no reason for anyone who supposedly has any feelings at all for me to not just come out and make it known. If you're doing whatever subtle shit you're doing to try to lure me to you somehow because you want it to look like I'm the one who is chasing you, bro, you're not on my level. I'm not trying to be rude, but you're not on my level. That's not the type of man I want in my life. I don't want the type of man who needs to feel you need to be so confident in yourself that you don't have a problem saying, yes, this is how I feel. Here are my concerns, but yes, this is how I feel. Why can't you just do that? Why can't you just articulate whatever it is you need to articulate? Why do you continue to just send energy from afar? 15. Why do you continue to just send energy from afar and expect it to somehow magically transform me into whatever it is you want without you actually having to make the effort to speak? I almost said a bad word. To speak up for yourself, to speak up. I genuinely don't want to cause you to feel the way my mom caused me to feel. I genuinely feel bad about that. I genuinely apologize. Okay? Because I understand how traumatic it can be. The problem is that it happened to me so much from such an early age that I became desensitized to it, literally to the point that I don't even notice it as much. Like it's just an expression of a feeling in a moment. Like it's not. But I genuinely don't mean to hurt others with my words. Like just use your words. That's what I teach my kids. I love you, baby. Yeah, I love you so much. Yeah. Just use your words. Whatever words you feel the need to use. If you need to cuss me out, cuss me out. I can handle it. I literally can handle whatever you have to say to me, whoever you are, wherever you are. Anything you need to say to me to help you feel better inside of you, you can say it to me. It's okay. I don't mind. If you need a verbal punching bag, I can handle that. I would prefer it not to have to be that way between us. I would prefer to get to a 17. I would prefer to get to a place where we can use pleasant words, but I can handle it. I apologize if you couldn't. And I genuinely apologize that it even happens. It can't be both ways at the same time. Not yet, anyway. Not as long as I'm here in this environment. If I'm in this environment, I'm going to need, enhancement. I don't want to have to be enhanced, but I don't like myself in this environment when I'm not. If you want me to be in a healthier state, then maybe help provide a healthier environment. It's just frustrating that people judge someone for not being the best version of themselves all the time, or not being able to fully achieve that version of themselves, while withholding the support necessary for that person to actualize the best version of themselves. It doesn't feel good, right? It also doesn't feel good to give that support to help that person be the best version of themselves, and to have that person just forget all about you and give you nothing ever but heartache in return.